Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm in my Janet Jackson control hat this morning. Y'all see it. Don't act like you don't see it. Control. You can call me Miss Jackson if you're nasty. Let me get my life together. My angles is wrong. It's the chair. My chair. The angle of the camera is set up for the chair to be up high. The chair just keeps going. Look, whatever. The chair's a get low chair. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. This is your first time hearing this. You are about to experience something so cold. Thank you for tuning in. If you are a returner, if you've come back, if you've been here before, and you decided to come back again, first of all, I question your sanity. Second of all, thank you so much for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I appreciate it, man. So I try to give back. I really do appreciate everybody that comes in. We're gonna make some adjustments here. La la la. All right, there we go. Before we get started, man, one of the things we want to do, man, is we want to make this thing grow. Huh? Everybody make my thing grow. That's what it's about. Making my thing grow. If we've learned anything in life, for a man, it's about making his thing grow. So we got to make this thing grow. Get out there and share it. Let somebody else know that it's out here. Let everybody know my thing is available. Get out here. Let everybody know my thing's available. Put it out there in the air. Y'all get out here. Make my thing grow. Now, so share it. Share it with everybody. Share it with the world. Hit share, do something. Let somebody else know about all the magic that we have in the mornings. The magic that we have in the morning. So let somebody else know. That's all I'm saying. Make my thing grow. All right. Big shout outs to everybody that's here, man. First thing I do in the morning is I speak to everybody. The first three people that speak, they get a little something special, a little award. So that's what I'm gonna give out this morning. Bronze medal goes to Crystal Sex Appeal. Good morning, Crystal. Uh, silver medal goes to Trouble, because that's just her name now. It's just Trouble. And the gold goes to Crystal Tasty Panel. Good morning to you. Good morning. We got Betty Burnett in the building. Eartha Garrett. Dolo's here. The Bishop Reverend Dr. Pope Calvin J. Hill. New knee is what I like to call him. Had the knee replacement surgery, man. Now he's out there. Matter of fact, running marathons. He's got a marathon he's going to do this weekend, man. He's $1 million man. He putting that knee to work. If I got a new knee, if I got a knee with 0 miles on it, I'm putting it in. 0 miles, a knee with no miles on it? Man, shoot. I'm out that jank getting low, twerking, everything. Kim Cat Thomas Jones, Lakeisha Felton, good morning. And Jennifer Williams, good morning. Of course, her son PJ and her husband PS as well. Fernita's in the building. Franita. La Barbara. La Barbara's in here counting down the days of school left. Matter of fact, she said 18 more days of school, and they just took away 2 in Portsmouth last night. If you live in Portsmouth, Virginia, they took away 2 days of school. They were like, May 26th, don't even worry about it. Last day of school, move it up a day. So they in here. Letitia, good morning to you. Letitia got that wedding picture in there. Huh? Look at her looking up to her husband. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I like it. I like it. Sidvania, who looks up to everybody because she's very small. Vanessa, good morning. And T. Mitchell, because I can never say her first name correctly. Good morning to you too. It is Friday, end of the week. No, Portsmouth not getting out in May, but they just sent out yesterday. The school board said May 26th, the kids don't have to come to school. It used to be a day of school, but they said don't worry about it. Take the day off. And then they moved up the last day of school one day. So the last day of school was something like June the 15th, and now it's like June the 14th or something like that. Flag Day. Flag Day. June the 14th. Even though we all know the last week of school don't matter. Only thing that matters is they got the graduations. Now they out June 15th. That's what it is. I'm here for y'all. I'm public service announcer. Now, the other school systems, I don't know what they got going on. I just know I got my Janet Jackson control hat on today. I feel like a train conductor. I feel like I'm out here working on a railroad. That's what I feel like. Night and day and night, working on the railroad. I know there's a railroad song. I just can't think of what it is. But it's Friday, man. We just do general stuff on Friday. We just have a good time. A lot of people out here upset the Lakers lost last night. I'm excited. I love to hate the Lakers. I'm an anti-LeBron James in all things basketball. Now, if you start talking about if you talking about I've been working on the railroad, all the live long day. There it is. I knew it was somewhere. Thank you, Trouble. You good for something. I know a lot of people like LeBron. I can't hate LeBron for what he's done off of the court. The man has been a successful movie maker. He's been a husband, a father, all kinds of fantastic things. He's done a good job. I'm proud of LeBron for that. But I hate LeBron on a basketball court. First of all, he's too big for his little shorts. He's too big for his little shorts. I don't like this little short era. I don't know what the young kids decided. Why did the young kids decide that they need to wear their shorts smaller? You can't even find regular size shorts. I'm telling y'all that right now. As a man, whenever I go shopping for shorts, I'm really at a struggle point this summer. I'm at a struggle point for the summer because I want to wear more shorts this summer, but all the shorts stop mid thigh. They don't even make shorts that come to the knee no more. Man's shorts used to always come down to his knees. You never had to worry. You never had to worry about being balls out. You never had to worry about it. You always knew you're gonna have proper ball coverage. But now they can sneak out on you. Now they can sneak out on you. Now they make all the shorts short. Even the big and tall stores. Even if you go into the big and tall stores, they don't make the shorts long. Shorts are now made to stop. And I grew up in an era where your shorts were long. When I was coming up, man, we used to have shorts really mid-calf for a man. They was almost culottes. You almost wore pedal pushers. But now, no, it's not about the thigh meat. Lakeisha, listen, you don't need to know about the thigh meat. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't have the thigh V. Not an IV. That's different. An IV is one thing. You got to have the thigh V. You know, where that muscle comes down, that quadricep, that's right there. That's that big muscle in the front. If you ain't got that quadricep and it bulges out a little bit and it comes down like this, you got to have that quadricep in that V. That's when you show it off. If you don't have that V, if you just got fat thighs as a man, you ain't supposed to have that. If you just got fat thighs as a man, it's not working. You got to have that V. It's multiple V's you're supposed to have as a man. You're supposed to have that thigh V. You're supposed to have that one right here on your hip. You're supposed to have that one on your hip right here. I don't know what letter I got over here. There's more of a capital S. I don't know what's going on over here. It's sponsored by the letter R for Rose. Supposed to have one there. Supposed to have some natural V's. There's some natural V'age that's supposed to happen. Now, here's what I've noticed. I have lost a couple of pounds. Not a whole lot. I haven't changed my entire who I am. But what I have noticed is that, and I don't know if ladies have this. We can talk about it really quickly. We'll get back to me not being able to find any shorts that cover my thighs. Y'all remember to make sure y'all show the show. What I've noticed is I don't know if this happens for ladies. Ladies, I'm trying to find a delicate way to say this. Ladies, do your boobs do y'all have like the little boob equator? Like it's a line that shows exactly where your boobs were. Y'all don't do y'all have is that just me? That's how I can always tell if I'm losing weight or not. It's like when the sand goes back, you can see where the tide was. You can always see where the water came up to because a little line in the sand where the water got to. That's as far as your water got. Does that happen to y'all right here? Maybe it's just a crease. Maybe it's a well-folded boob crease. And so that's how I can always tell if I'm losing weight. I can see the crease. I'm like, oh, there go my crease. And then I go to the second crease. It's like little lines. It's like a tree. It's like when a tree dies, when you cut that tree, you can see the little rings. And who's the lord of the boob rings? Do y'all check to see? Do you check yourself? You be like, oh, there it goes. Thank you, Lakeisha, for being honest and letting everybody know that you got one. You don't, BB, you ain't got no boob crease. Dolo, nothing. That's what I enjoy. That's something I go for. I go for the boob crease. For the boob crease. If I can get my boob crease up right now, down like in this region, if I can get my boob crease up in here, that's mid chest though. That's way high. That's in my neck. I don't want my boob crease up here. That looks funny. You just want to get it solid. You know, we've had a whole show and we've discussed how useless man boobs are. Middies are useless. They don't even know why we got middies. They just here. We've already talked about that. But you gotta have that crease. Fellas, you can check for that crease. You can let it that's how you know whether she's grown or not grown. Good morning, Thea. That's a solid name. Thea is just a thing. And then Thea O'Neil, that's a solid. You can do anything as Thea O'Neil. You can be a private investigator. You can be an attorney, a judge. Thea O'Neil is moves versus middies. Is there a difference? Great question, Lakeisha. Great question. Is there a difference? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Moves happen when the guy works out. They got moves that comes from you working out. They're gonna be there. They there. You can kind of see you can hit them with one of those with a move. That means you got a little bit of muscle in there. You can kind of flex it on them. You can kind of make both of them jump. That's from working out. The midi is just hanging. That's just from man fat. That just hangs. And they sometimes they go to the side. I have mine. They go to the side. The nipples is over there. The moves you're good. Moves you good. Like ladies enjoy the man with the moves. The Rock has moves. The Rock has moves. He's worked out. He's pectoral muscles. Is what a move is. Is the pectoral muscle. The midi is pectoral fat. Is when they're just hanging. Oh no, not PJ. Well, we hope PJ's better, man. Whatever PJ needs, man, as long as it's not cash, just let me know. Tell him to get some something, anything, some fluids or something. See, now men don't really get their middies till they get upper age. While you still young, they stay solid. You know, when you 14, 15, they don't even appear. That's where you get the bird chest. You get the bird chest. You be flat as this crayon box. See, man, that's what you want. But still, you hear that? It's solid, strong. And you get older, so you get these. See that? That's flexible, soft, large. It's not. It ain't what you want. You want to be solid up in there. That's what you work for. Jackie said everybody tag at least 10 people. Nobody believe. You gotta believe it. That's just what it is. The difference in the two. They're useless, but you got to work them. You know. You got to work. You got to work. You get them right. You get them right, fellas. You don't even have to wear a shirt no more. You get them right. The most you have to wear is a wife beater. This is the most you gotta wear. Once you get them right, you work, you circulate, you then get your push-ups. You're solid in here. And see, this right here, this is an easy push-up. I can do these all day. It's just getting the motion of the push-up in there. You work those. The chest press is what she's saying. You do the chest press. And this right here, you do them against air. I can do these all day. But no, I can't because I'm starting to get tired. The shoulders are a little tired. Chest, you got to slow it down. That was good. That was a good workout. Matter of fact, I'm going to put that in. Oh, I had my Apple Watch on while I was doing it. So hopefully it recorded all of that. That's my workout for today. Thank y'all. Y'all have been witness to it. You got to do, you modify for yourself. You go up a couple of these in the morning. That gets the blood flowing. Bah, 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 bah. Lakeisha said hers don't go anywhere. And you know what? And there's some men that are happy that they won't leave. They don't want them. We don't want them to go. Let them stay. First of all, bras cost too much for you to be having to go out there and buy new ones. Let them things stay. Once they get there, let them be there. Don't nobody want them running away. Can't keep running away. I say once you get them, keep them. Keisha, a lot of y'all ladies be going off and be having back problems and be having them surgeries to take them away and don't tell nobody, and we get upset. You've been coming to work one way all our lives. We done seen you, then all of a sudden here you come. Good morning, sir. Yep, because that's totally necessary. Yep. Whole life you've been watermelon, and then you come in cantaloupe out of nowhere. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. If you watermelon, stay watermelon. Don't you come in and take a couple of days off and come back cantaloupe? We done got to use the watermelon. Don't change fruits on us all of a sudden. That ain't something that we do. I don't care what you do to the rest of you. We don't care what you do to you. If you want to get rid of your carbohydrates, get them rolls taken away, that's fine. You trying to find some breakfast? A to-go Pop-Tart? Is there a to-stay Pop-Tart?
I'm not hungry right now.
Oh, okay. Well, fine. Be that way. Are you having school lunch today? Are you risking it for pizza? Sounds good. You got to go over these things, man. That's just part of parenting right there. He said, I'm going to have a to-go Pop-Tart for breakfast this morning. To-go Pop-Tarts. To-go Pop-Tarts. I don't know. I want y'all to know what I did yesterday. I didn't eat yesterday because I ate too much food that I wasn't supposed to eat. I usually stick to my diet pretty well, but yesterday it wasn't. Y'all need to tune in. If y'all don't go to my church, which is the Mount at Chesapeake, and you ever want to watch virtually on Father's Day, we're doing a cooking segment. I'm really excited about it. I did a cooking segment yesterday, filmed it on yesterday. It's going to be really, really exciting. I filmed it on yesterday. Y'all get to see me cooking live. I went to a culinary art school yesterday. I didn't even know the school existed. It was really fun to see the school. It was great. I went to this culinary art school yesterday, and I did some cooking, and I made some stuff. The first thing I made, let me tell you something. Sometimes, and I'm learning all these life lessons. There's a lot of life lessons that I'm out here learning slowly but surely. Sometimes you got to put things together that you just think ain't going to work. That's the problem. That's why a lot of us ain't in relationships right now, because you've made up in your mind what's gonna work. You keep seeing that ugly guy work, and you keep saying to yourself, "No, it ain't gonna work between us," and you don't give him a chance. And if you would just go and throw that ugly on a plate, you gonna be all right. You gonna be okay, right? If you go ahead and throw that ugly plate, there's a lot of things that don't go together. So the first thing I made was a Monte Cristo sandwich. Monte Cristo, not Monte Cristo. The Monte Cristo sandwich. See, look at Christine. So something ain't happening. So you're going to be out there. You're going to be by yourself just because you didn't want to give Gorilla Wolf a chance. If you don't know, Gorilla Wolf might be the best man you ever met in your life. He's going to treat you well. He's going to do a lot of things for you. He's going to spoil you. He going to get out there. He'll climb trees to get all the bananas you want. Go ahead and get with Gorilla Wolf. You can change him up. When TD Jakes first started, he ain't look like he did now later. See the potential in Gorilla Wolf. Figure out how you can clean him up. Make him grow a beard. Do all kinds of stuff. If I ain't had this beard on, y'all just don't know how horrible I'd look. That's why this right here is a protective style. This beard is a protective style. When men, listen, before and after beards, completely different look. Make sure, give Gorilla Wolves a chance. Gorilla Wolves need love too. Gorilla Wolves need love too. So the first thing I made for the Father's Day episode, and now y'all say, "Oh, we celebrating Father's Day." You see, we pre-recorded it. We done recorded it 4 weeks out. So Father's Day still 17,000 days away. We done already recorded a pre-episode, and we would never do this for Mother's Day. We would never get on and show people how to cook for Mother's Day. You automatically take people out to eat on Mother's Day. This one we showed them, hey, look, make your daddy something. If he's going to be on the grill anyway, just make him something to fuel him while he's out there. First thing we made was a Monte Cristo sandwich. Monte Cristo sandwich. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I saw the ingredients on the table. And when you see the ingredients on the table, you're going to say to yourself, this has got to be disgusting. It's a Monte Cristo sandwich. We took 3 pieces of white bread. These were just the ingredients. You had 3 pieces of white bread. Now, if you racist, you can do brown bread, whatever color bread you want to do. If you want to do a brioche, if you love Frenchy, If you want to do a sourdough, whatever bread makes you happy. It's a sandwich. So get you a good piece of bread. Now, if you get a brioche, I think a brioche would be great. I don't know that it would, but I like to say brioche. I like to say brioche. I really believe that I would use that as a race. I would use that as a race. People be like, "You black?" Be like, "No, I'm brioche." That's dope. Like people, that sounds like you from somewhere fancy. They be like, "You ain't American?" No, I'm brioche. Yeah, I'm from the islands of Brie. I'm brioche. So anyway, brioche fresh toast basic. Anyway, so we used the bread. So we had 3 pieces of bread. Then we had ham, we had turkey, we had Swiss cheese. All those things sound normal. So you take the third piece of bread, that's gonna be the middle bread, and you butter that on both sides. You butter it on both sides. Now I've always been against buttering on both sides because I gotta put the bread down. Where do I put the bread down? You put it down. Now Keisha says you lost me a ham. Just tell you what a traditional Monte Cristo is. If you don't eat ham, you can replace that ham with more turkey or chicken or whatever meat. Lakeisha, don't be hung up on the meat. That's another reason why a lot of y'all single. Y'all get hung up on the meat. Don't get hung up on the meat. You can make adjustments with the meat. There's meat substitutes. You can always do different things with meat. Whatever don't get hung up. There you go. You still. Here you go again with turkey. You hung up on the meat. Don't get hung up on the meat. Make the meat work for you. Whatever meat you desire, you put that in there. That's what you got, right? So here's what we did. We took those 2 meats and we buttered the bread on both sides, which seems really weird for you to butter it on both sides. But you do it. And I hate putting it down on the board because then you got butter all on wherever you put the bread down at. I need to invent something that when you butter the bread on both sides, you can still leave it in the air and it could just dangle. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, use a mushroom. Yeah, use a mushroom. Thank you, Valencia. Use a mushroom or something. Look at Dolo. Dolo is in there telling y'all how to make that ugly man look better. There you go. Thank you, Dolo. We appreciate you. Now, here's what happens. So we butter both sides of the bread. Now we got 2 other pieces of bread that we got to do. And this is where it got really weird. This is where the sandwich got really weird. We still had 2 more pieces of bread that we had to put something on. On 1 piece of bread, we put a Dijon mustard or something in a Grey Poupon kind of thing. Grey Poupon, put the mustard on it. Now, on the other one, this is where it got real funky. I was like, I don't know about this. We put strawberry jam. Strawberry jam. Strawberry jam. So it was butter on 1 piece of bread, it was strawberry jam, and it was mustard. Lots of stuff on there, but you had to do it. So then you put your turkey on, your ham on 1 slice, and then you put a piece of cheese. You put the cheese on the other one, on the middle bread, and then you put the turkey on the other one. So you had ham, cheese, and stuff. Ham and cheese, and the turkey and cheese on the other side. Seems real disgusting, but you do it. Then you put them all together. Boom, smash them down, because that's the key to a good sandwich. If you still out there eating your sandwich without squashing your sandwich down, something wrong with you. Sandwiches are made to be squished. Sandwiches are made to be squished. You've got to squish a sandwich. If you still out here just eating your sandwich just straight up, you too bougie. You probably also park your car in backwards. You probably also back your car into a parking space. If you're not squishing your sandwich, you think you're too good for you. You got to smush the sandwich. Smushed grilled cheese, smushed everything. Every sandwich needs to be smushed. If you ain't into sandwich abuse, I don't know what to say to you. You got to get in that, get in there on that sandwich. Sandwich needs to be smushed. First of all, when you smush the sandwich, all the ingredients will stay in there. But that's also neither here nor there. So we went ahead, we pushed the sandwich down, and smushed it. Now this is where it got crazy. On the other side now, before I even put it into the pan, look at Tisha talking about some no smashing. Yes. Listen, life is about smashing. Smash that sandwich. They don't make it automatically a panini. It ain't a panini until you put it on the panini press. That's a panini press. That's different. You got to smash. We out here trying to smash. Abuse your sandwiches. Don't be treating your sandwich with care. Abuse it. Huh? Sandwiches. It's just like doing a do. Smash it and eat it. Those two things you do to the sandwich. Smash it, eat it. Y'all know, smashing, eating. That's what it's about. Thank you, Jackie. I hope every day you can at least go ahead and tag 10 people. At least don't leave. That's what the sandwich is. You got to smash it, then you eat it. So then I took a mixture before I put the sandwich in that order. Sometimes some people like it that way. Sometimes you can flip it, BB. Whichever order works best for you. So here's where it got really weird. So I got the sandwich to the side, got it buttered so I could put it in the pan. And you thinking, okay, you're just gonna go ahead and put it in the pan. But you're not. You're not just gonna go ahead and put it in the pan. So another bowl, I took 2 eggs, some nutmeg. You can use a nutmeg just in case you've also got a cocaine habit, because that's what nutmeg does. You saw it in Malcolm X. So you can the eggs, some nutmeg, and some milk, and mix them all up, kind of like you do with a French toast. And then you put the whole sandwich in there. Bam, but you don't let it soak up the stuff. You just put enough of that nutmeg, egg, white mixture, that French toast mixture on it, just to cover it. You just cover it up. Yes, these nutmegs. Yes, exactly. Then you put the Monte Cristo sandwich in there and you fry it up. And I was like, man, this is gonna be disgusting. But that Monte Cristo, when it was done, I had to cut it in half, cut it in, diagonally. Now, here's another thing I also think. How you cut your sandwich tells me a lot about you as a person. I believe all psychopaths cut their sandwiches this way. Right down the middle, horizontal, vertically. Everybody. It just depends. I know how you cut your sandwich tells me a lot about you as a person. Lakeisha is a decent human being because she cuts her sandwich in that diagonal. If I see you cutting that sandwich down the middle, I already know you're a psychopath. If you cut your sandwich in fours, you're immature. If you cut that sandwich this way, I don't even know what to say about you. If you cut your sandwich right straight right here, psychopath. If you cut your sandwich through here, you should probably be locked up. There's no reason for your sandwich to be here. So now you got one sandwich with the McDonald's arches, and then the other sandwich is flat. No, don't cut that way. This is it. This is the only way to cut a sandwich. You can't cut up knuckle sandwiches. This is the only way to cut a sandwich. It gives you peak ability to see all of the meat, the triangle. You gotta go. You gotta go this way, Valencia. You gotta come across that sandwich side. And it gives you a proper angle to go in for your first bite. You psychotic people who cut your sandwich this way or this way, you don't have a proper angle for that first bite. But when you got that little corner, that's perfect first bite action. Perfect for the first bite. It gives you a starting point, and that's all we need. So I did that. I made the Monte Cristo sandwiches, so those were delicious. I also made, I want y'all to see. I'm not gonna tell you all how I did everything because then y'all won't watch it on Sunday. Y'all probably ain't gonna watch it on that Sunday anyway. I have to replay it. But also made that right there. Yeah, y'all see it. Y'all see that steak that I made. Y'all see the little garlics and stuff on the side. I did those, the little garlics on the side and the little thyme. So I made a steak. And y'all get to see how I made the steak on live and on TV. I also made candied bacon. Candied bacon. The bacon was candied. Now, my love, do you ever dream of candied bacon? But I made candied bacon, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good too. I enjoyed the candied bacon. It was nice. I candied it with some of it I peppered, some of it I didn't pepper, but you had I used some syrup, some brown sugar, and sriracha. Sriracha. That was an interesting part. That's what really made it pop. And there y'all see I also made pancakes. I made made 3 different type of pancakes. You can't tell that it's 3 different type of pancakes, but I got banana pancakes, blueberry pancakes, and those 2 over there, they was just plain pancakes. They was just plain. They didn't have nothing in them. They just plain pancakes. But the key to the pancakes was racism. Racism. I used racism. I took some eggs and I separated the yolks from the whites, and I let the whites have their own. The whites had their own. Now, Lakeisha said blueberry pancakes. I'm a pancake purist. Just give me the plain pancakes. Now, these pancakes that I made were so light, delicate, and decadent and fluffy, you will never believe how fluffy those pancakes were. They were delicious pancakes, and the key was I put a meringue in them. Meringue was the key. The key was meringue. I put meringue in the pancakes. You took those whites, you went through racism, and it was crazy. I even said they probably cut it out when it hit the floor because that might be too much for the people in the church. But you had to take the whites out, right? You had to take the whites out and beat them. So it was Martin Luther King's dream to see a black man taking whites out and beating them. It was great. It's egg whites. You don't take like a literal white person out and beat them because I think that might be illegal. But you take those egg whites out and beat them until you get until it turns to like a meringue or a lemon meringue pie, and then but not a solid meringue, just light, a light meringue. You just whip it up, whip it. What up, though? You whip it, and there was a lot happening in there. It was a lot of abuse for me to be cooking. I was whipping, I was beating sandwiches, but not the meat. A lot of people you could beat your eggs, beat on your sandwich, but not your meat. You don't beat on your meat. Let your meat. I know it tenderizes it. A lot of people before they make steak, they go in there, they beat the meat and it tenderizes it, but you just can't do it on the air. And you can't say it like that. You can't be like, I'm about to get on here and beat my meat. That's not what you want to do. But some people do publicly. They get on there, they beat their meat, and you don't want that. You don't want to do that. Not on camera. You don't show people that you're doing it. I ain't down with that AC/DC. No, sir. Leave that alone. Some people are. Some people are, Roberta. Some people are, Roberta. Some people are just really they're against that. Well, some people, that's how they start their day. But don't abuse it. Don't abuse your meat. That's the key. That's the key. But that's all going to air on Friday. We're trying to give people an alternative to making their dads. I mean, that's all going to air on Father's Day. So y'all can see me in the kitchen cooking, whipping it up, man, cooking with Cletus. It was great. It was a good time. Me and the Chef Jonathan, we had a great time. So if y'all get a chance, it'll come on Father's Day morning, like 7:45. Y'all might be asleep. I'll remind y'all, but 7:45 Father's Day morning, I'll put something out there. We had a good time, man. Made a mess. My daughter was in there. She cooked with me. She actually told an interesting anecdote about one of her favorite times of being my child. And it's funny because people always be like, you got any funny stories about your dad? I know you got a million of them because you know it's your dad. And my kids be like, I mean, when he be my dad, he just be dadding. I don't really be on stage with the kids. It's just the kids. It's like nobody ever says that about anybody else with a job. No, nobody be like, "Ooh, your dad is a dentist. I know you got some great teeth stories." I'm like, my dad doesn't clean my teeth. He's a dentist for everybody else. When he's at home, he's just dad. He stops working when he comes home. So I don't work when I come home. We don't have funny stories. Hey, Dills, do you have any funny stories about me and you? See? No funny stories. You got nothing. If somebody was like, give me a funny story about something with your dad, you don't have any fun. Why are you still in the same clothes you were in when you woke up? I thought you would have been changed already. But go ahead. See? These kids don't have funny stories about me. When I'm dad and I'm just dad.
When you did the 10 plus 10 and 11 plus 11 joke and we couldn't figure it out for like 5 minutes.
See? I don't even remember that one. 10 plus 10, 11 plus 11. And y'all couldn't figure it out?
Yeah.
Oh, 10 plus 10. Oh yeah. I'll take good one. That's a good one, Deuce. 10 plus 10 and 11 plus 11. 10 plus 10 and 11 plus 11 are the same thing. If you were to add them up, you get the same answer if you add 10 plus 10 and 11 plus 11. And a lot of y'all don't know that. A lot of y'all ain't good at math. It's a mathematical oddity. 10 plus 10 and 11 plus 11 equal the same thing. 10, yep. And look at y'all trying to figure it out. Y'all got to know they equal the same thing. I taught the kids this early in life. 10 plus 10 and 11 plus 11 equal the same thing. You get the same answer. Y'all trying to figure it out in your heads, ain't you? 10 plus 10 is 20. 11 plus 11 is 22. 10 plus 10 is 20. 11 plus 11, that's 22. Because you said 2. And you didn't give me all. Listen, I'm here till Thursday. Try to feel. All right, I'm get out of here. You see, it's 22. Lakeisha gets it. Lakeisha gets it. That's a dad joke. You gotta go. You get a dad. You get the same answer. It's 22. No matter no matter how you put it. 10 plus 10 is 20. 11 plus 11. No, that's 22. Dolo gets it. All right, man, we out. So we've had a string of consecutive shows. I don't normally miss shows. Even when I had my surgery, we had a show. Will be no show on Monday. There will be no show on Monday. Y'all try to find a way to entertain yourselves early in the morning. I might do something brief, but chances are no show on Monday. Monday is my daughter's graduation. She graduates from high school. It starts Danielle Yonkers. That's my friend Yonkers' his wife. They're the Yonkers. We're bonkers about Yonkers. Monday's my daughter's graduation. She graduates at 9:00 in the morning. I got to make sure I get a parking space, and so I got to get there because she goes to school with. So they show up early. So I got to be there at 7:30. I might do a show driving over. I may do that. But I'll be fine. Like people all like, you gonna be all emotional and stuff. No, I ain't gonna be no emotions out here in these streets. Thug life. That's what we do. Now Valencia asked what's her Cash App. She hasn't got one yet, but we'll try to have one by Monday. We'll try to get a Cash App set up for her so she can do that, so she can be Cash Apped. Her Cash App is just always been, Dad, can I have some money? I may make that her actual hashtag, Dad, can I have some money? Because that's what she's been doing. She does want money. I'm gonna make her set up a Cash App today. And Nyla's New York, Los Angeles, NY, LA. That's her graduation is on Monday. So I gotta go. And I'm trying to figure out my outfit. That's been my struggle. Now the school colors are the best school colors you could ever have, orange and blue. So I'm thinking about, now y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm thinking about blue jacket, orange shirt, blue tie. Or blue jacket, blue shirt, orange tie. Y'all help me figure it out. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? No, I'm not getting anything from Shein. Y'all tell me what y'all think what we should go with. Blue jacket, orange dress shirt with a blue tie. It's definitely not gonna be maroon and gray. It's definitely never gonna be that. So I'm gonna have the white pants on because I already told her wearing the white pants. Bam, white pants, and then the orange and blue. It's an excellent combination of colors, Crystal. It's the best school colors you could have. Is the orange and blue. So I'm trying to think how we put that together. Blue jacket, orange tie. Now what we doing with the shirt? Now I can always go orange pants. No, I'm not doing orange pants. I'm gonna go out like sherbet. I got the white pants on, right? I can always go white pants, white shirt, orange tie, blue jacket. Ooh. Y'all weren't ready for that funk. And look at Fernita was thinking with me. Blue jacket, orange tie, white shirt, white pants. Ooh, that's to set it off. Set it off, I suggest. Y'all set it off. Oh. I think that might be the win. I'm going to still go buy a fresh white shirt. Yeah, white shirt, orange tie. Yeah, that's going to be it. So I got to go get me a white shirt and an orange tie this weekend. I got white shirts. I got mad white shirts. Got plenty of white shirts in there. So the shoes, I would think about just putting on some white shoes, maybe a brown dress shoe. I don't want to go orange. I don't really have a blue shoe that matches my jacket. So I just think, and this may offend some fellas out there. When you start getting into the colorful dress shoes, you reach a certain point. You got to be a certain age before you can start wearing colorful dress shoes. Why you still got your sanity and your dignity, I think you sticking to brown. You sticking really to brown and black. When you start bringing out the shoes, now cognac shoe is really just brown. You being fancy with it, Anthony, and calling it cognac. That cognac shoe, now that's a good color shoe. That cognac shoe is still just brown. When you start going out, you either Kojic, you tasting the rainbow, or you just done got too old. Old guys definitely go for those colored shoes. Old guys got all the colors. Purple. There's a rainbow in their shoe closet. They got every color, Stacey Adams. It's crazy in there. I don't know about bringing out an orange shoe. Second of all, where else am I going to wear those? Now, I'm practical with it. I got to be able to wear that shoe to more than one place. I get a pair of orange shoes. Where else I'm going to wear them? Blue shoe, possibly. But still, it says pimp, especially when you start wearing the white pants. When you got on the white pants, you put on that colored shoe, it's going to really stick out. It's not my day. It's her day. It's her day, not mine. Orange tie, white. I can put a brown belt or cognac. Put the cognac belt and shoe on. Yep, I think that's going to be a good thing. I think it'll be good. Good. Now, here's the key. Creases or no creases. Fellas, I'll let y'all speak on that. Nala, you awake? But why? You have no more school. Creases, Nala, or no creases in my pants for your graduation?
How many creases are we talking about?
Well, you would generally just have one in each pant leg.
I think it should be 4 creases per pants.
4 creases per pants leg? Okay, see now, this is why.
I think it's fun.
Real pimps wear creases. No, Nyla. Creases though? You sure we should go with crease pants?
Do you want to do crease pants?
I generally don't do the creases.
It sounds like you don't want to be creased, Papa.
I don't.
Do what your heart wants, Papa.
The heart wants no creases.
Okay, then no creases.
All right. Okay. People are upset with you because you don't have a Cash App.
I'm sorry. I'm doing that today.
They want to send you money.
And I love that. Thank you. Okay, I need to get the thing from Mom's house, and I gotta put it in the little app, and then I gotta download Cash App, and then I gotta make up a Cash App, and then
all right. Okay.
It's gonna happen today.
Brian said, now a lot of the guys are saying creases unless it's jeans, creases in my dress pants. So I don't know if it's gonna be even in a dress pants, even a good dress slack. It may be a light creasing. I'm not going with a sharp military crease. A lot of people have the creases that can cut butter. Oh, that's just too much. Yeah. And then where do you take your creases to? That's the real question, fellas. How far are you letting your creases go? Are you creasing all the way up to your belt? Oh. You don't let it die out mid-thigh? It's got to go all the way up. Really? All right. How do we feel about cuffs, Nyla? What age is too old for cuffs? Even as a grown up. If I came out, I'm coming up to your school, Nyla, and all your friends are gonna be there. You're okay with me having cuffs in my jeans, even though they make jeans in a different length. It's not a pale thing to do. But you say it's okay. I say cuffs. All the men in here saying no cuffs, Nyla. Melvin says creases pocket high.
Pocket high.
Not all the way up.
Almost. At that point, you might as well just get to the top.
No, pocket high. And no cuffs. I think you lose a lot of cool points as a grown man if you come in with cuffs. Ladies, if you roll up on a man, how many points does he lose for having cuffs in his pants? What now? What's even worse? Okay, and then if he cuffs, ladies, inner cuff or out cuff, that inside cuff or out cuff. What do you think about the inside? Have you seen the inside cuff? Your grandma used to make me wear the inside cuff as a kid. Yeah, you fold the pants leg inside. Oh, your grandma was key on that.
Why?
I don't know why she used to make me do it, man. She not on jeans, like on a pair of dress pants.
Why?
She'd fold that thing in, fold that cuff in, and then she just iron. But I was a kid at that time, so you can't wear outside cuff on dress pants.
No, that's weird.
No, you can't have a cuff on dress pants. Dress pants with a cuff, it looks bad. So she would just tuck that thing inside. Sometimes, depending on the price of the pants. Yeah, the pants are too long. So, but they were the right price. So they were the right waist, but the wrong length. So she'll just tuck it in. Man, sometimes you have enough cuff to come all the way back up to your knees. So here's a key. Here's something solid.
That's basically just hemming. I thought you meant like with jeans, like she rolled.
No, not jeans. No, not on jeans. On dress pants. Betty Burnett says inner cuffs are an absolute no. Lisa says, "Oh God, no inner cuffs." Now, here's something a lot of ladies don't know. It's not. Ladies, y'all may not know this about suits, but when a man buys a suit, those pants ain't right. They don't try to finish the pants on a suit. The suits just come and it's just material everywhere. It's just material, and then you got to go back in the back, and they always keep a little Asian lady in the back. Not being racist, just telling what it is. They always have a little Asian lady they keep in the back, and you try to suit on, and she just gets to your foot, and she tickles the back of your foot a little bit, and she marks the pants. She just puts a mark on there, and then she goes back in, and she gets your suit right at the bottom. It's not going to be a hem. You don't want to hem the pants. Jesus had a hem. Why can't we have a hem? Jesus had his garments hemmed.
You want your pants hemmed?
I don't know. I prefer the professional. They end at the bottom. Not necessarily an end. You just got to get your right size.
Sometimes sizing weird.
But no, not for men. Men's sizes, first of all, are made to destroy their self-esteem. Second of all,
well, at least you know what
you got length and you got width. Women's sizes are made to make women feel nice and dainty.
That is not true.
They are. Women's clothes are made. You know what size women's clothes start at? 0. Women's clothes start at 0.
No, it doesn't make sense.
But you feel better if you wear a 2. You know where men's clothes start at? 28.
Well, at least you know what that is. No one knows what a 0 actually is. You just kind of guess.
28. It's ridiculous for women, because women will be like, I'm plus size. He'd be like, what size do you wear? They'd be like, a 12. And he'd be like, a 12? What's plus size started? 14? 16, 18? Yeah. Still, Nyla, that's still a teenager. 16, 18. Men, you in a 40, 44. Big men out there wearing 68s. Come on, man. You got geriatric pants on.
Just imagine how big
Or his shirts. So Shaquille's neck. So now neck sizes are different.
What are shoulders?
Neck sizes are different. So like necks. So like necks, if you have one, the neck size can be really, really weird. And Shaquille O'Neal probably wears like he's a very muscular, large man. His lengths are gonna be the problem. So the length of his arms probably gonna be like a 50 length. That's just long. A 50? You don't feel. Stop squishing your brother. A 50?
I love you. Thank you. Sometimes.
You can't force the man to love you.
Dad, love you sometimes.
It is difficult to love your sister at all times. Especially my daughter, and I'm leaving on this one. My daughter comes in. I don't know when my daughter turned into a senior citizen, but it just happened. My daughter came in last night complaining about her bursitis. I don't think I've ever heard a young person come in and complain about their bursitis. She came in last night and I was like, "Oh, my bursitis is killing me, Dad." Wait, what? What? How old are you, ma'am? Would you like to knit some sweaters? Because you would like to knit sweaters. Go get yourself ready for school.
I am ready.
You can walk out right now.
Yes.
Where's your to-go Pop-Tart? In the kitchen, which means you're not ready.
No, I have the point of a to-go Pop-Tart is to have it to go.
Yeah, but you don't go to go get it. Yes, you can love him after he goes to get his Pop-Tart. I'm going there sitting here with my senior citizen daughter and my son who's not ready but says he's ready. Yeah. Y'all have a fantastic Friday, man. Have a joyous weekend, man. Find something enjoyable this weekend. Enjoy yourself. I got to go to Richmond today, so I'll be up there. But other than that, man, y'all have a fantastic. Lisa, here's the thing. She's not even 18 yet. She's only 17. Talking about her bursitis. That's the part that gets to you. She's 17. She won't be 18 till next year. Dad, my bursitis is killing me. Yeah. That's what they get for letting these kids drink coffee early. When we was growing up, you couldn't have coffee until you was almost 30. And now these kids are out here drinking coffee early. Now they're getting all kinds of old people stuff. The boy, he's old too. His favorite candy is probably peppermint. Peppermints and caramels. That boy loves a good peppermint. Biker Sunday at the Mount Chesapeake on Sunday at 10 o'clock. So y'all come through. If you ride a bike, they blessing all the bike riders. So they come out there. And there's going to be all kinds of bikes. So ladies, if you like men on bikes, they'll be at church on Sunday at 10 o'clock. Somebody told you, just you wait, Nyla. Just you wait. I don't know what my children are doing. I'm out, man. Awkward pause. Wait, before we go, does anybody else have any announcements that they like to make? New First Baptist Church, Taylorsville. I'll be out there for that. They got something going on, so y'all can probably come out there. And they having a whole cookout for the community. That's where I'll be at this weekend, including the PPS Color Run and the Mount Virginia Beaches Sneaker Ball. I'll be doing all three of those things on Saturday. I got a busy day Saturday. Meanwhile, my daughter will be in Richmond playing for the state championship. So there's a lot going on. All right, there we go. I got all my weekend out. Y'all have a fantastic weekend, man. Now, awkward pause. And another one.